My specific research focus is understanding how we perceive materials. So when you look at my shirt, or when you look at this glass, or when you look at the carpet, or just things around you, how can you tell what they're made of? And you might imagine this is something important. For example, when it's winter and you're walking around in Boston, you want to make sure that what you're about to step on is not slippery, not icy, and making these kinds of judgments about the materials around you. That's what we study. We want to understand how people make these judgments. We also want to be able to teach computers to be able to make these judgments. And the state of art is that most computers cannot distinguish, let's say, a genuine chocolate chip cookie from a chocolate chip cookie that I might knit out of wool and make it look like an Oreo cookie from a distance. And we want computers to have this kind of ability because you imagine this might be useful, for example, in navigation systems for robots or for cars. When they're driving, they want to tell if the road ahead is slippery or wet, or if there's black ice, for example. One of the biggest problems is trying to grapple the sheer complexity of the problems that humans solve. So, for example, we know that humans can process a lot of information very quickly and do very complicated kinds of computations on them. And we have machines right now that are getting faster and smarter, but they're orders of magnitude slower and stupider, if you will, and trying to come up with either smart ways of designing algorithms or smarter ways of making them run faster so we can have some hope of trying to match some aspect of human performance. I'm particularly happy with the mixture that I have in my research of interacting with people, measuring their perceptual responses, and sort of reminding myself all the time, this is the goal, this is where we want to be. And also realizing at the same time there's so much we don't know about the human brain or perception, and getting to study that is an exciting component. The other component I really like is, because I have an engineering background, I like computational models. I am very excited for this sort of aspect of AI, of artificial intelligence, that we want to build machines that mimic some aspect of human abilities. So I like mixing those two backgrounds, and I think it's always exciting when you go and measure something about humans and then you come up with a model that's somewhere close to what humans are doing, because you feel you've understood something about, I don't know, some part of this complex brain. So I think it's this mixture. These are two things I really am excited about. And I'm very happy that I've been able to mix those two interests.